I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Professional idiot, though, you know.
No, look, sometimes you go unforgivable because today...
Forgot your partner's birthday.
Well, that would be...
It's a big one.
That's a big one.
My partner's birthday is the same day as a moon landing, so that's easy.
So what do you celebrate first? Do you get up and go?
Man walked on the moon.
Do you realise, darling, that today is the day the man walked... Oh, and by the way, it's your birthday.
Your birthday.
Have you ever had your birthday forgotten? It's good when you do because you wait for the panics phone call a bit later on that day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I remember Hughesy got married on New Year's Eve and he said, yeah, this is just how I can remember it. Remember the day? And also the venue was cheap. Okay.
Two things a bit sad. Number one, I bought a pair of slip-on runners that I'm wearing today.
Oh, no. Yeah, I like that. Hang on.
No, they're laces. I know. They're laces. But there's no...
They're just decorative.
No, there's no... That's not connected. That's connected all through there.
Oh.
So it means I can slip them on even with the laces done up.
That's good.
Unfortunately...
I had to break it to you. Most runners, you can do that.
No, but most runners have an opening. There's an opening. There's no opening there. Look. That's not...
Yeah, all right.
Okay, look, seriously, I'm talking to an old man, and even to you, you're bored. The thing is, I couldn't get them on.
Oh, there we go. Slip on, you can't get on.
And they sat they sat in my bedroom for a while, and then I finally the other day went, I've got to start wearing those.
It's got good heel support.
It has.
Yeah, by the look of it.
I had to buy a shoehorn.
Yeah,
that's sad.
A shoehorn.
That's sad. Isn't
I got myself a shoehorn.
Well, there are two types of shoehorn. You know what a shoehorn is, don't you?
Yeah, they have them in shoe shops.
Yeah.
A long plasticky thing.
I've got one foot bigger than the other, and the left one goes on quite easy, but the right one, I just couldn't get it on.
Get a shoehorn.
And it was hurting my back.
Where did you buy a shoehorn from? Kmart or something?
Yeah, you just get them at those shoe shops.
Oh, the shoe shop?
Yeah, the ones near the train station.
Yeah. Old school. You got a shoehorn? Hey, would you like some shoe polish too, sir?
Oh,
and some laces?
But it did help me. It gets really, really sad if you go for the long shoehorn.
Oh, your long one.
I just had a short one.
Yeah.
But if I wear these shoes, if I wear them interstate or something, I have to take my shoehorn with me because I won't be able to get them on. Where's Glenn? He's late again.
So
can't
you've
get
got
his shoes
a
on.
long plastic thing in your suitcase? That's my shoehorn.
Anyway, so that was sad. Okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
I haven't heard the word shoehorn in a long time.
Oh, well, yeah, but shoot me because...
What if anyone else owns a shoehorn out there? Give us a call, 1300 222 774.
Yeah. I must admit, when I use the shoehorn and the shoe goes on, very satisfying.
Oh, yeah, when you pop it in.
When it goes, I'm now ready to take on the world. Okay, number two, get up this morning, had to go and do radio, breakfast radio.
Oh.
Okay, stay with me on this because I'm a dickhead. I decide that rather than have breakfast, I'm going to eat a banana on the way to work.
Oh, yeah.
So I get up in the morning.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Normal?
Yeah, walk out to the car, get in the car, as I'm putting the banana down, I go, these underpants aren't right. There were new underpants that I bought online in a 6-pack from H&M, and so they're pretty good underpants, but they're not feeling. I'm going to be picking my
bum
all day,
good.
because these underpants are not up to the job. Not that my ass is that hard to deal with, but I went, I've got to go back. So I go back inside again. Okay, got my bananas in the car. Go back, change my underpants. Go back, get in the car, drive to work, get to work. I've forgotten my iPhone.
Oh.
And I had to pick up Selena from the Bob Jane because her car had a flat tyre.
Did you try to make a phone call with a banana?
I just felt like a sad old man because, number one, you're more worried about my underpants than getting the phone. Number two, I mean, seriously.
Did you realise, and then you had to ring her from the landline at the radio station?
How would I do that? I don't know her number.
Oh, you don't know her number?
No. So what do you do? I felt completely lost without my I think I have written down somewhere. I've got a card somewhere inside.
I know my wife's number, but I know my own and I know my wife's, but I don't know any of my kids, actually. I should know them.
Yeah. I was standing in the line to get a coffee, and I went, what time is it? I've got to be on the radio. I didn't know what time it was.
Oh, you got to get a
watch. I couldn't pay. I had to go to the car and get cash.
Yeah.
I'm going, this is too weird.
See, I've got a watch. I love a watch.
As a Gen whatever.
X, I'm Gen X. You're a boomer.
Yeah, no, they said the watch only does one thing.
I know, that's what the guy in the fruit shop said to me years ago. He goes, kids, they don't have watches because they only do one thing.
Yeah, and really, you watch to do about 5,000 to 10,000
Yeah,
things.
you know why I have a watch, don't you?
Here
Because
we
I'm
go.
a comedian. So I stand on stage and look at it and go... Because you'll do a gig with
Do you look at it and
Well, I've got a few routines where I look at my watch,
but you look at it as part of the routine, but actually look at it as far as time goes.
Absolutely. I love a clock on stage. If I do like a festival, I'll bring my own clock in my suitcase, like you bring your shoehorn, and I'll put it on stage.
And no one knows it's there.
No one sees it.
Because you're one of those comedians that could go on for a long time.
Or you do like 30 minutes ago, I've done an hour. It's like, no, you haven't. Anyway, you have these younger comics come and support you, whatever, and they're doing too long, and they're like, oh, yeah, sorry, I don't have a watch. Well, get one. Or put something on your alarm on your phone.
See, maybe you should...
No excuse.
Surely there's an app on your phone which could flash a red light up back going. Yeah, but there is... God, it's annoying.
I used to put... Dave Thornton found this very funny because I did a gig with him once, and I put an alarm on in my phone and put it in my top pocket of my jacket, and it just goes off, and he goes, you could hear it going off while you're on stage, and then you could hear it go, all right, that's enough from me, I'll be done with you. Yeah, it was like, that's enough from me. It was like, what's that noise?
Yeah, well, you
found it very amusing.
What you got to do, but do you still do that?
No, I don't. I just look at my watch.
Because in our day, it was a red light by the tech.
Yeah, that's good. If you get that's in a proper comedy room. Yeah. And in other comedy rooms, I've seen them play music and start to swell the music up. Like,
they get them off.
Get off. Like the Logies.
You've had a go, and so therefore get off. Anyway, I've had a bad day. I've got a shoehorn. I can't even. I got bad underpants. And I lost my iPhone, so I didn't lose it. But it ended up fine. I was driving home, going, "Please let it be at home." Because if you think, maybe I brought it with me.
Oh, if you lost it,
if you know where you can lose them down the crack of down the seat, down the side of the seat, and you go, "Did I put it there?" Yeah. Because my brain is just getting so flabby, I can't remember because you end up finding your phone, you go, I put it in the fridge. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why I did it.
Why is it in the laundry?
I put it in with the washing.
It's so sad that we're so dependent on phones.
It's just so tragic. Sad that when we haven't got it, we are like a lost child.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Because I won't be able to. And
you feel it. It's like a mermaid on a rock. It calls to you. Come and have a look.
Yeah,
got a new post.
Oh, I've got some info.
Come on,
you.
someone's got a gig that you don't. Come and have a look. Oh, there's a new band. Oh,
yeah.
Your favourite band is just announced. Oh, come and Glenn's sending you a message. Oh,
yeah.
And you're like,
you're important.
Right.
You're important. This is all the reasons why I'm important.
Right.
Oh, look, an unanswered message. Wonder what's in there.
Yeah.
A magic gift that you might get.
There's nothing worse. Nothing worse when you're doing something, you're cooking or something, then you hear a ding in your message like, oh, someone loves you, and it's like, Pet Stock, 10% off. Oh, fucking Pet Stock.
I know the amount of
times. The amount of messages I get from Pet Stock.
Yeah, I jump to answer it, and it'll be a news report about some politician who's I don't know, being caught doing something inappropriate.
Anyway, play the music.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Welcome to the podcast. We should mention somehow unrelated. Get onto it, kids. It's going well. We've got quite a few subscribers now. And
you said that in a way like it's not going that well, isn't it?
Quite a few subscribers. Well, I don't think we're very good at pushing it or marketing it. It's a great...
But how do you do that?
I don't know. People do it.
All I know, they're very fun to do. Very
and
fun.
We've got Swag on the Beat, Nick Capper, Tom. There's a whole range of people.
Maybe we need something outrageous to happen on there, like we do.
Or someone so exclusive.
Maybe it makes the papers. Oh God!
You know what?
It makes the news.
Because you were big in England with Kathleen Kim, you should approach Prince Andrew. We get Prince Andrew on to do it.
How good would that be? Do you reckon? I was thinking about Prince Andrew just the other day.
Why?
I don't. Okay, can I say this? Is he just a bit of an idiot? Is that what happened?
Yeah, probably a bit of a perv, I'd say.
Oh, well,
he
that's
was obviously
a given.
into young.
But surely you'd have to go, I'm not going to do that sort of thing just because of
I think that their
so out of touch.
Are so weird and out of touch. And if you watch The Crown, which I have, which is a deep study on them, you just realise It's a bit weird.
I found The
It's a
Crown
long-
hard to watch
Oh,
later.
Crown. I love The
No,
Crown.
the latter series is a bit
Oh, yeah,
boring.
like when Lady Di comes back as a ghost, sure.
Did she? She did not.
She did!
In The Crown,
Yeah. It's like Scooby-Doo.
I reckon the first Queen was good.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fantastic.
Olivia Colman, did she do number 2?
She was good, yeah.
She was great. Number 3 Queen, didn't like her.
You didn't like number 3?
Nah, I didn't like number 3 Queen.
That was Imelda Staunton, wasn't it?
Oh, she's probably a very good actress, but she wasn't ringing it for me. You know,
The first one was great. The young Queen was great. Oh,
maybe
we should get our topics.
No, I was saying
Dream Sam's listening
I should
to
come
this.
round one Sunday night and watch the
Crown.
The Crown with you. and
I'm
just
over
sort
it now.
Yeah,
I'm over it. I've seen it all.
there was nothing to watch. I tell you what, I watched the other night.
Huh?
This is really interesting.
Home and Away.
I don't know how to say the
Sampang
name.
Live.
Puri Plus, Puri Bus,
Oh,
Puri.
what is that?
But it's the new series by the guy who made Breaking Bad, Vince.
Oh, yeah, I've been watching that. Pluribus, yeah.
How do you say it?
Pluribus, isn't it? Just
Pluribus.
say it quickly. Pluribus.
Pluribus.
Yeah, that's an interesting show.
Well, how many episodes you watch?
4. The recent, up to everything. I quite enjoyed it, but it is very slow moving.
Oh God, it's slow. You know why it's
Yeah.
slow?
Why?
Because there's one narrative line. It's just
Oh,
her.
it's just
Her. It needs a counterpoint.
You know,
it needs something else going on. Otherwise, it just plods along.
it's an example of someone who's had 2 very successful shows and they're given carte blanche.
Apparently, that's one of the most expensive series made. I mean, the amount of money to make that. Look, we'll probably stick at it, but I find myself just wandering off. Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about that.
You know what? Me and my daughter, who's 19, we've been watching I Love LA. It's really funny. It's like the New Girls, kind of.
Oh, that's
just
great.
like these
You can
young
watch
people-
something with your daughter.
Oh, we were laughing last night, but we also watched Sampang show together. She
Oh,
likes
that's
that.
good. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Good on
So,
Sam.
Yeah, no, he's done well. I'm still waiting for the phone call. He texts me.
Phone call to come on as a guest. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Why not?
Well, yeah, but it's finished now. Anyway, there'll be another season.
Will there be? Did he say there'll be another
Yeah,
season?
it was announced.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch it at the end.
Okay.
I know, we'll watch it.
Let's get our
Sam-
topics, yeah?
sorry.
Maybe Sam's listening to us, not Sam Pang, Sam, our Sam, and she'll tap into what we're talking about. What are the topics, Sam?
The internet matches and polio vaccine.
Ooh.
Why is she?
A 3-way. Why has she brought these ones up? Well, what do you want to talk about first?
All I know is I was in an Apple store one day and I said to one of the attendants, "What's the weirdest question you've ever got?" And someone walked into the store and went, "Hello, can you tell me about the internet?"
I always think about that. Have you seen the Silent Bob and Jay movie by Kevin Smith, the guy who clerks?
No.
And these 2 characters, they're side characters and then they had their own movie. I find them very funny. They're a bit Bill and Ted,
Right.
Wayne's World-ish.
Yep.
And they don't know what the internet is. And Ben Affleck has to explain to them. The guy goes, "What the fuck is the internet?"
Yeah.
He goes, "The internet is a place full of pornography and people giving negative reviews on stuff." That's how he...
Do you remember the first time someone told you about the internet?
Yeah. I live in a house, a shared house with Karen from Orbost.
What year was it, do you reckon?
Oh, 80, this was the 80s. No,
So you
90s. 90s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Early 90s. So I was going
Yeah.
with Karen.
Yeah.
Karen's a different woman. Karen was right onto the internet.
So this is a different...
She used to talk about it all the time.
Yep.
Right? Oh,
Yeah.
the internet's going to make this amazing thing. And we always used to joke and say, it's like the CB radio of the
Yeah.
future. That was what we used
Who
to say.
wouldn't want to
CB
really get
radio.
involved?
Oh, yeah. Email someone. Big deal. And then, yeah, she was an early adopter of the internet. But you had to go to like an internet cafe by memory. Was that?
Oh, yeah.
long
I
ago?
just had a friend of mine who said, "Oh, I did something really cool last night. I went on the internet." And I went, "What? What did you do?" He goes, "You just get your computer and you put it on your phone and then you dial it up on the phone and you can talk to other." "What do you talk about?" "Oh, just stuff, you know."
Yeah.
And I was like you. I'm going, "Well, what would you really want to talk about?" You know?
I was out one night in the early 90s and I heard this guy go to his friends, "I just want to go home, surf the web and go to bed." And we all pissed ourselves laughing. Like, what an idiot. Go surf the web. I just want to go surf the web and go to bed.
I remember the first time I got asked by someone, they went, "We want to send you something. Are you online?" And I didn't quite know what that meant. "Are you online?" I went, "I think so. I think I'm online."
Well, I mean...
Which meant I had email, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
But I'm going, because I remember the first time I got a text, it was from Lavinia Nixon. And she
Oh.
goes, "Did you get my text?" And I went, "Oh, is that what that was?"
Yeah.
I didn't know. I said a thing came up and it had some writing
was
on
on
it, and I didn't know what it
on
was.
your
So I
Nokia.
didn't. Well, and she goes, "I wonder why you didn't respond." I go, "I wouldn't know how to respond."
That's the weather update from Lavinia.
She retired, by the way.
Oh, we saw her in the Coles, remember?
Yeah,
We saw her in
she
your
stepped
Coles.
down from doing the weather.
Did she?
This is in Melbourne, Victoria. Lavinia was always the number one to go for the weather on Nine.
Jane Bunn must be happy. She's a competition.
Well, she reckons she's probably gone to number one. You reckon, Jane Bunn?
I reckon. The internet. Well, the internet. It's true what Ben Affleck says about that movie. It's full of negative stuff. Because the first email I ever got. So when I was writing a column in Beat Magazine. Now, Beat Magazine was a free press.
Yeah.
It would come out every Wednesday and be dropped in 7-Elevens in Melbourne, maybe Sydney. Sydney had their own version. Brisbane has.
They sold it on the street, though, didn't they?
No, it was always free. Beat Magazine, Impress Magazine.
Okay.
Brisbane and Sydney, Perth.
If you read that, you would have been a cool guy because you were always pretty cool. I wasn't.
I wrote for Beat, and
What? You wrote for Beat?
That's funny. A guy in a bookshop brought it up today and said, "Remember, you used to write those columns in Beat Magazine every week." I said, "Yeah, I did it for about 8 years."
And you would write about music.
Anything. No, more funny stuff like,
Oh, really?
What's going on at 7-Eleven with their Slurpee flavors and do a whole article about that.
Oh, but it's very
Up my alley. Or
alley.
bands I'd seen, funny, try and be funny and, I just run out of ideas and then sometimes I just like copy. If my dad was featured in the local paper, I would just photocopy that and put that in and say my dad's in the local paper. Like, it's a joke. Anyway, so the editor says, put your email on. Have you got an email? I said, no. He goes, I'll make one for you. So we made the email address. Yeah. And he's like, put it on the bottom of your article and get some feedback. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, get some feedback. First email I got, the heading was overweight, lightweight. And it said...
That's what you call the show.
I know, that's where I got it from.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, Dave, have you realised every show you go on, every TV show you go on, you get fatter and unfunnier?
Oh,
that was the first email I was
trying to be funny.
I was
okay, I'm going to say, what a prick.
I know, but that's the... If you met that person, I didn't know what to do, so I replied and said, gee, that's really mean. This is the first email I've ever received. And he emailed back and said, I'm really sorry. I was in a bad mood. And, because this is the thing about trolling trolls. When people do that, they wouldn't say it to your face. You know what I mean?
Of course, the power of the
Mark Maron tells the whole story of, he was a famous podcaster and he was getting trolled by this guy, you're not funny. And in his TV show, remember his first episode of his TV show, which is a cracking episode, and he confronts his troll in a comic shop.
And what happened?
He had... Anyway, I can't remember what happened, but in real life, he said he met the troll, and the guy said, yeah, sorry, I was just having a really bad time. It wasn't about you. But,
I know, yeah. They hate themselves.
He made his life shit. He made Mark Maron's life... Anyway.
And if you respond, or it empowers, makes them feel as though, I have got some power, so I feel better about myself now.
Well, I got in that fight over COVID with Andrew Bogut, the basketballer.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Did it go public?
Yeah, it was on Twitter.
No, hang on. Was it a big deal? Was it like...
No, not a big deal. It wasn't featured in the Daily Mail.
But okay, how many tweets were there?
4 or 5 back and forth with Andrew Bogart.
Who's Andrew Bogart?
He's a famous basketballer. He played in the NBA.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But anyway, he was very anti-vax.
Yeah.
And he kept...
And you are anti-vax, aren't you?
Very famously.
Yeah.
You
are now after talking to him.
I'm a pure skin.
Yeah.
Pure blood. No, I'm very pro-vaccine. But anyway, he kept going on about it, and I said, oh, yeah, a bloke who... I think I said something like... Because, I'm bored.
Did you make fun of him?
Yes. I said, a bloke who chucks a basketball into a ring for a living, telling everyone health advice. I said, I'll just listen to the doctors. And then he hits back, oh, yeah, maybe you should ask those doctors about a bit of weight loss advice.
Oh, that's not funny. So he's gone, you've gone his career and he's gone your weight.
Yeah.
We're off to a good start.
And then I'm like, do you realise your name's a cross between Bogan and Fart? And then...
Did it take long to come up with that?
Nah, he had a lot of followers.
Then they turn on you and they start saying bad stuff about you.
Yeah, to me. Yeah, they tag me and they go, hey, O'Neill, you're fat. Hey, you're not funny. And one guy said, hey, stay in your lane. And by the look of it, it's the McDonald's drive-thru. Pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
And then my phone rings and it's Hughesy. Mate, what are you doing? Don't get in a fight with Andrew Bogart. You will not win. Go for a walk.
Now, what would be a great thing would be to you to do a television show or something about you meeting up with him and talking about it.
Oh, well, what happened? I went for a walk. No, I've never met him. I went for a walk. And I was walking.
You were crying.
No, I was walking down by the creek. And this guy walked past. He goes, I know why you're walking. I go, why? He goes, Andrew Bogart.
So words out on you.
Anyway, that was a long time ago, and I think getting into fights on the internet is no good.
Yeah, okay. That's good. So,
Because I don't think you go on social media like I do. I get sucked in. Like, and what happens if you click on one Barnaby Joyce or Pauline Hanson post, I actually interviewed Barnaby Joyce. He was all right. He was a nice guy.
I have
It's
never
quite
met him.
funny.
I'm sure he'd be right. He's got his opinions.
But I don't really agree with a lot of stuff he said. Pauline Hanson is a real... I don't like her. And then once you look at one, then you get about 20 of them appearing in your feed. That's how they do it.
Yeah, I
Glenn.
don't have Twitter.
Oh, and this is Facebook. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, I don't have Facebook.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't have anything. I've got a fax machine and I've got
I
a
hear you.
VCR
You
player.
just talked about being on Instagram before.
Yeah, no, I've got Instagram, but I'm a what's her name?
You're a lurker.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
I
a
am.
lurker.
I like to just have a bit of a perv, and I don't post anything. I posted one thing, I think. I'm not going to say what my thing is
No, you handle. No, because you're not posting, doesn't matter.
because you do. People then they
You
join
can follow
up.
me though. It's Dave O'Neill. Have a look.
I do.
No, you don't have to follow me, but I'm saying to people listening.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not saying to you to follow me.
Well, it gives me something to follow. It gives me something to do, make me feel like I'm in touch. Okay, but the internet right now, we're on the world is going to end because of AI.
AIs. I hate AI. I don't mind it for like filling out a form or like writing a blurb for a show. It can help you with that.
Yep.
But in terms of AI created stuff that you see, like, it's just...
But do you use it for information? You don't use it like a
I
Google
don't-
search.
I-
Don't you reckon it's
no.
better than a Google search?
No, it's off. It's
Oh,
wrong.
Listen to you.
So what happened the other day?
Oh, this is interesting.
There was
Okay.
money being taken out of my credit card.
Yep.
Right. So I'm like, and then Westpac, I get a text message saying, "We think this is fraud. Please ring this number and talk to our agent." I Google that number, and in AI it says this is a scam. That is a scam number, but it's not. So I ring the landline of the bank, and I say, "Is this number a scam?" And the guy goes, "No, it's not a scam. That's the genuine Westpac number."
Oh, so you were
So
confused.
AI was wrong.
Yeah.
It was absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
So you like AI?
Well, I will ask questions of it, and then it will. What I like is it puts. You can have a bit of a chat with it, and you can focus in, and you can drill down and go a bit further, and go, yes, your question is an interesting one. So you feel like, oh, I'm a bit clever, and then look, and I do.
It's funny how it pumps you up because I had an idea
Yeah.
for a book, right?
Yeah.
And I put in I was trying to write the blurb, because that's often when you start with a book, you go, what would the blurb be? Just to try and get you started.
So yeah.
And I put it into AI.
And did it sound good?
It was better than what I wrote. And then at the end it said, this is a fantastic book in the tradition of Mr. In Between and all this other really good stuff. I'm like, oh, is it really?
Yeah, and it
You
did
think
it
it's good?
in 3 seconds.
Yeah, but you know what's bad? I read a whole article about this. The power that they're using for AI in America, it's a whole industry where they've got all these warehouses with the AI machines in there, and they use a lot of water
To do what? Clean the floors.
to power the computers.
How is it using
The
water?
computers need water. It
What,
goes in
to
cold.
cool them down?
Yes, to cool them down. It
They
goes
do not.
Yeah, it cools the servers down. It goes in cold and comes out as warm as a hot bath, it said. All this water. Yeah, it uses a lot of water.
So
AI,
they're getting water near electricity.
yeah, AI uses a lot of water.
I have read that,
Yeah.
and I don't know how it would work.
I don't know how it works. I think it's to cool down stuff. We're not we don't have computer degree.
But I was listening to a thing where it's going to take over the world, we'll listen to you.
AI
and it'll realise that you're going to cut that machine off, and it'll go, and then it will blackmail you to not do it, and then it'll just get all its stuff and print it over to pass it over to another computer.
It's bad
It's
because
the beginning of the end.
it skimmed everything. As Jimmy Carr said, the comedian, it's a cover band. In terms of comedy, writing and stuff, it's a cover band. It's taken what's already there and it's just spitting it out.
Yeah,
but in terms of structuring a sentence well or a blurb, if I was writing general reports for a company, it'd be awesome for
there
that.
are things that
Or writing
great at.
emails.
Yeah,
But guys occasionally approach me to do gigs at some of the pub gigs I run, and you can tell they've just put it in AI. It's like, I think this
really?
situation will be an excellent opportunity for my talents. You're like, mate, get out of AI, you idiot.
Yeah, I totally agree with it. It's only rehashing. And then they're going, oh, but it's going to be able to think for itself. You go, yeah, but only in terms of what we've already done.
Yes.
So therefore,
Yes.
what are you going to tell me that I don't already know if I was an expert in that field? And like you say, it's not funny. It's
No, they don't do good
It's
jokes.
not creative. It can only recreate world-class pieces of writing or painting or whatever it is, or music or whatever. It can't break new ground. But reforming something or maybe editing something.
It's good at that.
Yeah, it's
It's
great
good
at
at that.
It's
Really
good at that.
good.
Or reading something for you. Can you read this for me and just let me
Yeah.
know what it's about in 50 words? That's very handy. But anyway,
I know someone who got sent a script and they couldn't be bothered reading it, so they put an AI.
Yes,
Imagine that.
I put it in AI to read it for me. And I said, should I do it? And I said, yes.
And you disagree with it, didn't you?
I did disagree. I wanted it. I reckon it does tell you what it thinks you want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so therefore it will. So you should have said, I don't think I should do this. Why not?
Well, it said
And
my
then it
book,
will yeah.
my book that I hadn't even written was very funny and successful. They haven't even written it.
Yeah, but you ask it to do something, come up with something a little bit crude or rude, it'll just go, that's not inappropriate. You shouldn't be thinking about things
Oh,
like
really?
that. Yeah, just try something like,
It's like a moral high ground.
oh, yeah, if you hinted at doing something inappropriate to someone like, oh, my neighbour's annoying me, I think I'll burn his house down. How
do I do that?
And then it would, please read Dave O'Neill's book, How to Make a Bomb, and that's what it would, because he made a bomb. Anyway,
All right, well, enough of the internet.
Internet, look, will it catch on? Will it be around in 5 years' time?
Probably.
No, it won't. It will not. AI is a passing phase.
Yeah, I
So
don't know about that.
you don't have to worry about any of that, kids out there.
Yeah.
It's just, will it take over the world? Oh, look, for a short time,
Probably.
probably it'll take over the world. And, will this show ever be done by AI? Probably, because we won't, we
won't be here.
We'll be too tired, and they'll just take our younger voices. By the time we're in our 80s, we can still be young and, hello. I've heard an AI
Version of you.
podcast.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, it was bizarre. It was an American one. It goes, it was like this. It goes, hello, we're here to talk about this topic. A long pause. That's great. What else are we going to talk about? Funny you should ask that. It's about this. And it's about that.
So what, you have to fill in the gaps.
Well, it was long pauses. It wasn't a proper conversation. It was a girl and a guy. Hey, Sandy, that's great. I found this is a bit of a problem with me. Well, you'd be right. That is a problem. Great joke. It was so... but having said that, it's going to improve.
Let's talk about matches.
I'm boring you now. I'm
No,
doing
the
me.
thought of AI it kills me.
Okay, matches.
Matches.
When
Hang
you were
on.
kids, I remember matches were a thing back in the day, early days, where kids should not have matches. In fact, where were the matches at home? Were they stuck away on a high cupboard somewhere? Because with matches, kids could light fires.
Oh, matches were very attractive to children.
Oh, of course.
Don't play with matches.
Don't. Oh,
I remember Mum found Mark lighting matches and dropping them down a hole in the wall that he'd found. And also,
that's fantastic.
Mark loved matches. He also started a fire under the house one day. Started a fire under the house. How do you do that?
Sometimes you think about the things you did. You go, how were they not in jail?
We used to make matchbox bombs. Remember them? Oh, with sticky tape. I won't go into it. But all you need is a roll of sticky tape and a box of matches. They were great.
Oh, I remember there was an awful trick that Mark Kingsley did to me with the box of matches where you had to hang onto the box of matches in a certain way and bang them, and it burnt the shit out of you.
Oh.
Burnt your fingers because you were holding it in a certain way. He said, bang there and watch what happens. And I'm going naive. Guided it because the sulphur would get caught to you and it would keep on burning.
Do you still have matches in your house?
That's a good question. No, we've got those clickety-click ones.
We still got matches.
Yeah, where do you...
That stinks. Light a match. Get a bit of that at home.
Well,
when you've been in the bathroom.
I don't want to be gross, but
Glenn.
but
that works. It works.
When you've been in the bathroom, you light a match.
Yeah, that works.
Do you light? Do you use the smoke?
Light another one. I think it's just. I don't know
Sorry,
what
you
it is.
had to hear that.
I don't know
but
what it is.
Do you use the smoke?
Yeah, I think it's the smoke. I think match smoke is just so overpowering that it'll. There must be some. Gee, I wish we had a scientist on the line who could tell us why.
Why don't you just buy a can of toilet spray?
Oh no, Glen 20's worse than.
Really?
I reckon. Don't you reckon when your mum would spray that stuff, them floral?
Yeah. No, it's pretty horrible, but I don't know.
So
well, you'd have
matches.
a box of matches in the toilet, would you?
I don't think there's any. Yeah, there probably is. Yeah.
You always have a box of matches around. Why? Because if there was a blackout, you need to light the candles. They always had a box of matches, and they'd have a box of matches in if you're in a rental house or something, or where would you keep your matches? In that junk drawer that you kept third drawer down, where you kept a whole lot of stuff. So you didn't have some batteries, you have some sticky tape.
What about when your dad would come back with a matchbook, like from a motel or something?
Oh yeah, and they'd follow. That was pretty cool.
Pretty cool, man. A bar or somewhere.
They were a bit hard to light, though, weren't they?
Yeah, they weren't great. They ripped.
Oh, that one didn't work. Yeah. Oh no, shit. Oh, that one.
Well,
didn't work.
the big matches were redheads, weren't they? Bryant, redhead.
Right.
Yeah, they were the good ones.
I remember you hold the box to the side, you put a match on top, and then you flick
it.
And what would happen? It would go through the air.
Yeah.
It would light, and it would.
A classic bogan move.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that was fun. That was like scout stuff.
I reckon was there a crossover time when you went to a Bic? Was it a Bic lighter?
Yeah, Bic lighter.
Bic lighter was
big.
Yeah.
Got a lighter, mate. Got a lighter.
Wasn't there superstition about lighting cigarettes with three? You would never light more than. Wasn't it like if you lit the match, you alerted the enemy? And then they saw the first one, and then they saw the second one was seeing it. First one was seeing it. Second one was aiming for it, and the third person you lit of their cigarette was they start firing.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's only light one, and then put it away, and then light another one. That's if you're under enemy fire, which
we're not.
We're not. But if things could happen, if the world gets over, because the Chinese could invade
any
minute now. So what are matches made from?
Well, they're just wood with a bit of gunpowder sort of stuff.
It's a bit of wood. Isn't that amazing? With a bit of sulfur, a bit of potassium or phosphorus or something, I don't know. And then the friction against because you know what you used to do? I remember doing this in a school play. It was really cool. Because there were certain matches in the movies that people used to light off their shoe, remember?
Yeah.
Now,
that's because they were more rudimentary back then, maybe.
Maybe, but it was kind of like the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Guy walking down the street, put a cigarette in his mouth, flick them off his shoe, and then light the cigarette. So in the play that I was doing, based in the 50s, I stuck a bit of
match thing on it.
On my heel, and then I went down, and every night I would light, and people would go, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool thing to do.
That's pretty cool. I bet you checked that before you went on every night too.
Every night, make sure it's stuck in place because you didn't want it to fail.
Did you have to replace it at any point?
How did I stick it on? Was the question. Probably with a bit of
blue tack.
It wouldn't use blue tack because blue tack didn't exist then. We would have matches around for lighting the fire. Now there was a problem because the long ones were much better for.
Remember the long ones?
How long were the long ones?
Yeah, they came in
8
didn't
inches
they?
long.
They were in recently, like 80s maybe, the long ones came in.
And so you could poke them right in.
How
did you
light the pilot?
How did you light your pilot on your?
No, Dad.
It was crack, 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 crack. Boof.
Dad got a rolled up in a newspaper and stuck it in that hole, and lit the newspaper.
So he would light the newspaper, stick it in the hole, and poof, it would light up.
God, I had a heating system you'd have to go and reset the pilot. Sometimes.
Oh, it was really annoying. If it's late at night and the pilot's gone out.
Pilot's gone out.
Yeah, and then usually I would have forgotten by then how to do it again.
Yeah, that's right. You got to look at it. Lucky we got the internet, which you just mentioned.
Yeah,
maybe that's a connection.
Yeah,
the internet has put matches out of business.
And now we have got. We don't have a Bic. We have one of those long gun-like things.
Oh, my Nana had one of them, like a little gun. That was cool.
What do you mean your Nana had one of them?
My Nana had one that to light the stove because all the.
What do you use now?
Well. No,
to light the stove because it goes crack, 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 light.
I've still got a gas stove and it lights itself. It's got the little.
Maybe our stove is just not working properly.
Yeah, well, that's what happened to my Nana. All the elements, all the clicky thing goes, the flint or whatever wears out, and she just had that little gun that she used to light.
Yeah, that's what.
So your stove doesn't light itself. The gas elements don't light themselves on the top.
Well, it's a pretty old house.
Not that old.
Not that old, but yeah, it doesn't light itself. So we've got one of those, but then you can't find one. So then you can't find one of those. If you can't find one of those, then you can't find a box of matches because you had to keep your matches dry.
Yeah. Also, I remember being at a party. Okay, Clang, Tom Elliott's house. Clang. He used to have these great parties, and there was always a guy.
Tom Elliott from 3AW.
There was always a guy in a Nazi uniform. I swear. I think it was the same guy.
I saw Tom today. I'm going to remind him of that.
Remind him who is your mate who used to wear the Nazi uniform to your parties.
Says a lot about Tom.
There was always a guy in a Nazi uniform. Anyway, he had an open bowl, of matches, like cool ones we were talking about, like matchbooks,
Yep.
Retro ones. And I remember Susie, this girl, said, insurance, if your house burns down, that you can't claim because of that open basket of matches. If you've got an open thing of matches in your house and your house burns down, they will claim that.
How will they find that?
Good point.
How will they?
I always remember that fact. There's the only two things I remember about Tom Elliott's party: the guy in the Nazi uniform. I remember he got drunk and fell over.
He did.
The guy in the uniform. Maybe regretted his choices.
There's-
I mean, you know what? Bit of fun. Turn up in a uniform, but were you going to park your car and walk to?
If there's any trouble,
People will see you. Like,
Yeah.
What's that idiot doing? This is a long time ago.
Yeah.
Over 30 years ago, probably.
Yeah, I mean, back then it probably it was a bit of fun. Didn't one of the royal family turn up as Hitler?
Yeah, Harry. I think it was Harry, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Harry. Yeah, and also...
Again, how could you be so stupid?
And also the New South Wales Premier, who resigned when it was revealed at his 21st, he dressed in a Nazi uniform for a bit of a laugh.
I remember, probably, I don't want to talk about this, but there was one habit that young boys would do with matches that was...
lighting their own... Yeah, farts.
Would you have done that on the scout camp?
I never liked it, but people did it.
You never
I never
liked
did it. I never did it.
You found it offensive and juvenile.
Too scared of my pants catching fire, which would happen occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
Their pants would catch fire.
Well, sometimes they would just do it through their undies because they didn't want to get fully nude, and they go, "Oh, hang on," and there'd be a bit of a singe, and geez,
I've got to say, it was pretty hard not to laugh at a big blue flame.
It was funny, the blue flame. Yeah.
But, of course, I would never... I've done it for a long time, but I reckon if I did do it one time at home, not that long ago, a bit hard to get into position.
Yeah.
And it did get a pretty good laugh.
Yeah.
I'm yet to show...
Look at this. Don't show the grandkids.
Don't
show the grandkids. I'll get ideas. They're too little.
So...
They're too little.
I would use it. I would use one of...
Granddad Glenn did?
Yeah, no, I actually do it with the click one from the... I wouldn't be so irresponsible to use matches for that. That would be...
All right. Well, let's talk about...
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about the polio. Was it polio vaccine? Polio? Polio. Yeah. Remember iron lungs? I'm too old, too young to remember iron lungs, but you see photos.
Yeah, I remember iron lungs.
Do you remember iron lungs? Did you know?
I thought you were talking about a rock band.
I going to see Iron Lung on Saturday night. Heavy metal. No, do you remember?
Yeah.
Did you know anyone that went in an iron lung or?
No, I remember people sort of.
Wasn't that polio in the iron lung?
No, it's to do with your legs, isn't it?
Oh, you might be right.
Polio.
Oh, polio was the one where they always talk about calipers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where one leg would I mean, what were the symptoms?
You do remember seeing people that I remember one of Dad's friends' wives in the Air Force got polio in a pool in Malaysia. Because when they were in the Vietnam War, they got like 1 week off where they could meet their wives in Malaysia, and they went for a swim, and she got polio from a pool in Malaysia.
Really?
Does that sound right?
I got conjunctivitis from a pool in Darwin.
Yeah, similar. Well, there you go. But she would still walk.
So it would you get it, meaning you get it, it goes into your system?
Yeah.
This would have been what year would that have been?
That would have been the 60s or 70s, early 70s.
Yeah, and what country? Because there were still a few countries in Malaysia.
Yeah.
I think parts of like Pakistan, Afghanistan.
They still got polio.
I think so. But you would wonder why, given that...
Well, there's no vaccines.
you know what I think about vaccines.
Well,
it's all bullshit, mate.
You're
Don't be so stupid as to take a vaccine. But they would not be able to fund the population with the appropriate vaccine.
Also remote areas and stuff. And also you got...
Dumb question. We got polio?
Yeah, we got vaccinated.
What was that? That was TB that we got with a bit of a scar.
Yeah.
And did we get polio with something else? Was that at school that they did it?
Polio and measles.
So did you get your kids give them polio?
Yeah, they all get it. They all get it now, I think.
And people who didn't, was there cases of polio that we would have seen in our time?
Well,
a withered leg?
Yeah. So my dad's friend's wife, she would walk with a limp and that from a polio. It's from polio.
It's not dissimilar to meningitis, I don't think. Apparently it's swelling in the brain and that sort of stuff.
It's horrific. But you know what? The fact that this guy, I can't remember his name, but he invented the polio vaccine.
Yeah.
Is amazing. And the most amazing thing about him is that he made it free for everyone. Because he could have made billions of dollars, and he said, no, I want it released to the world for free, Glenn.
I reckon you'd be someone like that. Whereas I'd try to capitalise on it and make a lot of money. I reckon you'd be the good sort of person that would give it back to the people.
You don't know me.
What you would do, you'd say part of this money is being donated to charity.
No, I just want 1%.
You know, when people say that.
1% of every sale of the vaccine. What's 1%? You know, 1 point.
Well, that's what all these vaccine places are doing, mate. That's big.
That's why
big pharma, mate. Big pharma, mate.
You got to laugh on Tony Martin's Sizzletown podcast. There's a guy, which is actually we should mention. He's got his 100th episode out.
Oh, good on him.
He's been on this podcast before.
I didn't know that.
That he'd been on this podcast.
I didn't know. I don't know who Tony Martin is. It's a fantastic podcast.
Anyway,
he gets under a doona, you know that?
Oh, it's amazing.
He gets under a doona and he rants into the phone.
Sizzletown, it's called. Have a listen, but he does a great character. About a guy who talks about Big Pharma. Big Pharma, mate.
Big Pharma.
Don't you mean Big Pharma? Big Pharma, mate. You see how big the Pharmas are? They're paying us off.
So therefore, polio is still an issue in this day and age.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So therefore,
and measles is coming back in America because they don't vaccinate.
So because they don't vaccinate?
Well, like Mennonites and Amish and stuff. There was a death in the Mennonites who were like Amish light because they still drive cars and stuff.
So therefore, once it gets into a community, it'll spread as well as it can.
Yeah. Well, normally isn't it because most people are vaccinated, it can't get a hold. But if everyone in a community is not vaccinated, then it can get a hold. I think either Dr. O'Neill, I think that's how it works. Dr. Robbins.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I can say about the polio.
We applaud
terrible.
The gentleman who created it. Would have been in the 50s, I think. He gave it to the world for free.
Amazing.
I would have done drive-through, and I would have... You get a free Coke and some fries with it, and then you can make it into a whole industry.
Glenn just wants 1% of everything sold, every vaccine sold.
You know, I don't want...
It's all he wants.
Yeah, that's not a lot to ask for.
No, 1%.
Yeah. Is there anything... Oh, this is a scary question. Is there anything that, there's still... The vaccines haven't sort of caught up with?
Oh, well... We still don't have a cure for the common cold.
What about malaria? Can you...
You take tablets for malaria to prevent
I took not so long ago.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that we can't protect? Is there anything?
Cancer.
Oh, hey, geez, you've hit it right there. Hit it on the head right there, haven't you? Oh, geez, brought everyone down. Oh, that's a tragic one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have some thinking music.
Yeah.
The internet, matches, polio.
Redheads.
Redheads, yeah.
Internet. What was the early internet? Intel or something? What was it? An ad for... Yeah. Was there what were that? Was it Apple Macintosh? Were they the early?
Yeah.
Were there were ads for?
Yeah. Well, let's play one of them.
Sam, can you find like an early Apple Macintosh ad or something like that? I think so. What do you think? Is there anything else? I can't match this one. There's nothing we can talk about polio. Really, there's no backs. There wasn't like we had ads for polio, did we?
Yeah.
No. Anyway.
All right. Let's have a listen to.
We shall prevail. On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Oh,
there you go. Takes back. I think I remember that.
What is your answer?
I've just you know what? On this show, you have a fallback answer, and I've gone for the fallback answer.
They're all invented by the same person?
They're related. The people are related.
Oh!
Internet, matches, and polio. The people are somehow related. Oh my God! I just said that without even realizing. I've said somehow related in the three of those.
I think I know it. I read about the internet the other day. It must be some anniversary, and that guy's still alive. The guy that invented the internet.
The guy who invented the internet. Who was doing?
He's got a hyphen like Harry something.
Connick Jr. He might have
amazing piano player, and he loves Australia because his daughters live here.
He annoys me.
Oh, he annoys you.
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't he the one that went crazy on Saturday? He said that I'm highly offensive. He's correct.
Jackson Jive.
But, choose your time.
And one of those guys, that's for people that don't know, that Hey came back. He was a judge on Red Faces, and a group of young men, I think they were medical students, appeared as the Jackson Jive wearing blackface.
And he said, I give you 0 because
it's offensive, because he's from New Orleans, which is the founder, where they founded jazz and rhythm and blues, and he works with a lot of black people, and so he found it offensive.
Yeah.
Someone did point out that one of the people wearing blackface was Asian. So it's a bit weird. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Anyway,
that would have been the start of all of the wokeness that first time I ever saw it.
Anyway, okay, I think I know it. I read a thing about the internet. The guy that invented the internet released it for free. So he could have made so much coin, but he released it for free.
Yep.
The guy that invented polio released it for free. Vaccine.
Yeah.
And I don't know about matches, but I'm assuming they were also the guy.
Oh, hang on. It is a three-way. So you
the guy who created matches did it for free.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, they were all released for free.
And they were given to the world
for free.
For
free.
For nothing. You can have it. It's yours. I love
Volvo
it.
did the same thing with seatbelts. It's all free. I don't get the credit. I don't get the credit. What is the answer, Sam?
Dave's right. They were all released into the public domain royalty-free when they were invented. The core technologies behind the internet were released openly without patents. The first friction matches were also created without a patent, meaning the idea into common use quickly. The polio vaccines were intentionally left unpainted so they could be produced widely and cheaply for public health.
Oh, well, that's interesting because this
guy.
very podcast
is for free.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Groundbreaking.
It's free. We don't get any credit.
We don't
get any credit. They've got Somehow Unrelated. You can sign up. It's a great thing.
All you got to do is push some buttons on your phone.
I'm not paying $10 a month for that.
I don't like.
What
would they think? What did Trump think of you?
He's funny, but he's overweight. Even though he's fat himself, he calls people fat.
And what would he think of me?
He's great, Glenn. No, because you're successful in the TV. He would like you like he likes that New York mayor because you're successful. He's great. He created his character, Russell Court. It's like a redneck who gets kid in the ghoulies a lot, but it's very funny. Kath and Kim, they tried it here. It didn't work. But he's very funny in the Australian version.
Funny guy, I like him.
I like him. Uncle Arthur reminds me of me. Okay, I got the joke.
Yeah, but do I prefer Trump to hate me or like me? I prefer if he likes me.
Yeah, I like him. This one. What is it?
It's not a polio joke, is it?
No, it's a joke. The guy goes to the doctor with his wife, and the doctor says, "Bad news. You've got a terrible disease. You're going to die by tomorrow morning. You'll be dead. You'll be dead by 8 a.m." And he says to his wife, "Oh my God, this is terrible. Well, I want to make the most of my night. I want to go out. I want to make love. I want to see the best band in the world. I want to eat the best food. I want to drink all these drinks. What do you reckon?" She goes, "Well, it's all right for you. You don't have to get up tomorrow." That's an old one.
Oh, well,
it's a great joke. It's
very funny. I love him, David. Very funny.
I said it to Melania the other night.
Show.
Melania, go see his show. He's doing the Fringe.
What's the name of the show? What is it called?
Don't call me Boomer. I'm not a Boomer.
Am I? I got to say, I'm not going to see many shows, but that's one show I will see.
Yeah, good.